This is the type of early season game you look forward to, an opportunity to make a statement in a top 10 showdown. As we'll see, the number 6 team in the country, the UCLA Bruins, taking on the 10th ranked team in the land, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Bruins will put total leather and we'll get started. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors offense takes the field for the first time today. And here's the man they'll try to feed the football to no matter what the coverage looks like, Jesse.
He's their best player on offense, and I like the way this coaching staff moves him around and tries to create good...
Just plowing ahead. How about the patience from this sophomore to hunt that green grass? They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's first down again. They're going to ride this running back, and they'll bring him down after a short pickup. I wonder how much fun this is for him. The head coach trying to take down the old alma mater across the way.
Yeah, I think these are always mixed emotions and how you feel about this, playing your old squad. Like, it's something about it, I'm sure, that's nostalgic, and all the memories probably come flooding back. But there's also a competitive element, Palmer, that you want to beat this squad. Like, this is the next team in your way for you accomplishing your goals and dreams.
Yeah, he's probably experiencing the emotional spectrum coming into this game, but make no mistake about it, he has to separate himself from his past allegiances and understand he's the home team. He wants this crowd to get in this football game. You know, he just gave a rousing speech to his guys in the locker room before taking the field. He wants to win this game versus his alma mater.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. It's caught. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. The back goes in motion. On second down, looking to throw. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. He caught it, and he will score! Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors!
Well, you know, this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown, everything working perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. The Bruins offense has its first opportunity of the day. And they seem to believe that they can take big plays away and man coverage by just locking him up in this matchup, David.
And it's hard to lock down a great wide receiver, but a great defensive back versus a great wide receiver, we got a showdown.
Yeah, let's be honest, David. Most defenses don't have a dude like that at cornerback that could do that in a game like this, but this matchup is unique, and it's going to really determine the outcome of the game.
The give to the tailback. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Here comes the offense on second down. Quickly complete. They get him down after he makes the catch. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season, that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged, but when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers today.
Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. He finds his man. You can really set the tone for what's possible in your season in early season showdowns like this, both in the top 10 and both with the loftiest of goals.
This one's fun too, David, because we had this game circled in the offseason. We knew this was going to be a really good matchup early, and we're going to find out the answers to a lot of questions we have about both these teams.
Well, and sometimes it's hard to figure that out, right? Like, you don't get till mid-season, you're like, oh, they haven't played anybody. Out the gates, 2 top 10 teams, we get to find out really quickly who's legit.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. And the Rainbow Warriors are flying down the field. Now they're going to throw it. Pulls it in. It's Cruz. And that play just never got started as he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. And now on 2nd down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Got it set up on the outside. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. The Rainbow Warriors have it with a 1st and 10. Fires to the middle. Wide open downfield. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. Guys, it is Hawaii who will carry the lead to the quarter break. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the 2nd. 1st down to start the drive after the break. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. That is just a sideline credit. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want. From the 25-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. It's Cruz. Running with power. Brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football, you can tell.
They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give them a 1st down. And the Rainbow Warriors look to do some damage in the red zone. He caught it! Into the end zone! Touchdown, Hawaii! Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond by hitting the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. UCLA will go back to work on offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19, give him 1. And the Bruins come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. And he's got his man on the sideline. He'll come up a little short of the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion, move the sticks.
After the first down completion, it's 2nd and short. He's looking to throw. Got the quick pass. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Really nice throw there. I'll tell you, UCLA, they've got an impressive history book of quarterbacks, going all the way back to Rick Neuheisel. Troy Aikman is a name people will recognize. Cade McNown back in my day. And then recently, DTR was carving up defenses, too, throwing it. You've got to be able to make good decisions. You've got to be able to deliver strikes through the air. And this guy right now is doing just that.
They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27.
Ooh, I like that option play. I'd keep running that, too, because it's obvious. The defense right now is really keying in on this running back. That was a big point of emphasis for them all week long in practice, and it's opening up holes now for the quarterback to run.
He's just outside the 20-yard line, stopped at the 21 after a pickup of 6. Got it! They will score! Touchdown, Bruins!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, a big-time top 15 duel. Let's get right to it. It looks like a bunch of world beaters right now. I'm not sure I've ever seen this offense look this crisp. They're up 14 over Auburn. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Now it's 2nd and 10 from the 15. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Bought a little time, lets it go. Right on target this time. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Wants to throw on first down. Gets it out fast. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Quick strike complete. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. The Rainbow Warriors are moving quickly down the field. Handoff from the shotgun. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
2nd down coming up. He's looking to throw. Reacted well to the tip, but just couldn't squeeze the football. Instead of the turnover, it'll be 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. He wants to take the top off. He makes a grab. Takes it to the house. Touchdown, Warriors. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble. And you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important down 2 possessions, Dave, that they're able to score some points. So you got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And such a good opportunity to cut it to a one-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the second half, because obviously, you built yourself a little bit of a deficit. You need some good things to happen, and it needs to happen on this possession.
He'll throw on third down, trying to get to it. And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18. The Bruins send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He gets a block. Touchdown, Hawaii! The special teams proving worthy of their name. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. A dynamic, explosive return. The sliver of daylight exploding through it, just vaporizing and reappearing on the other side and housing it.
And punt returners are so quick. You can play touch football in an elevator with them and lose. You can't even get your hand on them. They're so quick, so elusive. That's such a great job making people miss, but still going full speed up the field to get all the way to the end zone and score the TD.
First down here for the offense. They'll start this drive with a pass. On the run, fires downfield. He's got an open man. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Going up top on first down. Lost one deep down the right side. It's complete. A huge pickup. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line. Huge play, puts them in the red zone, and now they'll snap it 1st and 10 from the 15. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Snares it outside, it's Johnson. And he's just run out of bounds, maybe living to fight another day there. It'll be a loss on the play. On second down, he'll fire. Makes his connection. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. From the gun on third down. And that one sails through the back of the end zone. And they decide to trot out the kicker. He got it.
The kick is good. That makes the score Hawaii 28, UCLA.
So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Single back formation, and they give it to it. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Ben, nice to see you actually showed up for today's broadcast in paradise, given all there is to do there in Honolulu. Each of these two offenses has looked like well-oiled machines, but it doesn't take a genius to figure out these two passing attacks have run circles around these defenses. Man or zone, nothing seems to be working, and I'm not sure that defensive coordinator is going to be able to figure things out here at halftime. And with that, let's say aloha once again to the guys inside Aloha Stadium.
They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Bruins headed quickly to the line.
Second down.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. The Bruins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to Johnson.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Reads it, fires complete. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. They've got it at the 41, third and short, trying to keep the chains moving. They'll run play action. Fires to the big fella. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down. It'll bring up a big decision. And the Bruins will punt it away on fourth down. He'll take it on the return. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24.
This running back just doesn't go down easy. It's just difficult for defenses to get him on the ground. Not overly huge, but if I'm an offensive coordinator, I'm going to continue to find ways to feature him and just, you know what, let his talent do the rest.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, running back gets the give. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Looking to move it through the air. Hit as he throws. Got him downfield. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. First down here for the offense.
Man, it's so nice to have a quarterback who doesn't flinch. You watch it, man. He's hanging in there, right? Hanging in there. Takes some time for those routes to get down the field. Gets hit as he throws it, but delivers the ball, a catchable ball down the field, and makes the big play. Nice toughness by that young man.
Yeah, this coaching staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up and into a rhythm now. They're letting them drive off the ball on first down on these running plays, and they're getting chunks of yardage.
That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. He's looking to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. There he goes down the right side. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors! And the route is on. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyway.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. UCLA will go back to work on offense. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Off play action on first down. Unloads to the wideout. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. After they couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. and he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
This defense has got to get better at tackling in the open field or gang tackling, because if you need 3 or 4 guys to bring a guy down, have fun with that.
Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. The Bruins will line up to punt it away. Oh, that's one that can mess with your confidence. That is horrible. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Throws to the tight end. A strike downfield. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. Down to the 26-yard line and a first down. From the gun. Give on the inside. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. The give to the back. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Offense.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Offense working from the pistol. Rides to the back. Nice move to keep running. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Back to throw, it's Powell. Feeling some heat. Rolls it in. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. Big catches, big plays, tons of yards through 3 quarters for these two guys. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Touchdown, Hawaii! And the beatdown has ensued. They push the lead out here in the 4th quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense obviously just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Gets rid of it. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Dalton. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
The aerial assault continues. Makes the grab over the middle. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Looking to throw on second down. Finds the tight end. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks.
Well, they pick up the first against zone coverage. I think a big part of this for young quarterbacks out there is if you're going to be throwing into zone coverage, you got to throw on time. You can't stare down receivers because the entire defense has their eyes on you, so you can't telegraph where the ball's going. You've got to hold it to the very last possible second. Try to freeze defenders with your eyes and then throw the ball into open areas of the field, anticipating where your guy's going to be.
Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. He'll do it himself.
Well, this is one of the fastest quarterbacks in college football, and that's why the option's a good idea, because if he can get out in space and he has a chance to get downfield, he is really difficult to tackle, and he's very difficult to catch, as you saw in that last play, getting a first down.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. And the Bruins have it in scoring position on first and goal. They'll go to the air. And it's caught for a touchdown. They're going to play this one through to the end, but this is pretty much window dressing. In a lot of losses, you just want to burn the tape. You don't want to watch it. But I think there are some things that they can take into next week from this performance.
No doubt. Offense is about finding your rhythm, finding your groove, what you do well. And you can tell, at least now, starting to get a little something going that maybe you can build on.
And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Looking for a productive play on first down. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Hits that hole for 4 and gets it out to the 16.
Small gain, I know. But again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass. Make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
Gets him on the ground at the 31, but a nice pickup of 15 yards there. It's first and 10 from the 31. The run to the left. He is smashing people. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
And the defense down in this game, they just can't do anything to stop this offense at this point, Dave. Right now, they know they're going to be trying to run the football and try and ice the game, but there's nothing at this point it seems they can do.
Yeah, and it's frustrating. I got to sell out, man. I got to bring as many guys to the line of scrimmage as I can. I got to find a way to get this ball back to my offense. The clock is not my friend, and them running the football is only going to run this thing out quicker. I got to find a way to make something happen, strip the football.
Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Don't you love energetic defenses that fly around, that make things happen? The ones that get in the backfield, the running back tries to go somewhere. Where do you want him to go? There is nowhere to go. Nice job by the defense, creating the tackle for a loss on first down.
Finds his target down the middle. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. And while the game is all but decided, why not try to get another one if you can? That's part of just steamrolling his way through. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
UCLA 17.
On the move from inside his 5. Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. UCLA will go back to work on offense. This has been an old-fashioned fanny paddling, David. I mean, they've just got taken behind the woodshed.
There's nothing to say. This has been an absolute beatdown. Dominated from the start, Jesse, to almost the finish now. They have done nothing right.
Everyone's going to have a real hard look at themselves, I think, this week after watching the film and in practice. And they've just got to take accountability. They have to understand, man for man in this offense, they've got to do a better job next time they're on the field.
Timeout is called by the defense, and 12 seconds remain in the football game. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. The Bruins will send out the punt unit. Makes a move. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. They're testing the right side here. Oh, he just flat ran over it. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag.
Holding. Offense.
They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical. They were faster, and it showed today.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack.